This is Cyndy G, and in this video we are going to assemble the Twist and Pop card. So I've already prepped some of the pieces. I've already put the panels here on this inside piece. And the way you want to fold it is, this is your inside, and you want to fold the center line down with these pieces out, okay? Then you're gonna lay it down flat and then fold the diagonal lines this way, okay? So the center line folds back, these lines, so that's a mountain, and then you have your valley, okay? And what it should accomplish is these two sides, if you put your fingers here, will push in and fold to the inside of your card, okay? And then this glues right inside your card here, okay? So let's go ahead and glue this in place. You want it to go right to the center. So and then, oops. Let me get this extra glue off of here so I don't glue it shut. Okay. Now with this one, let me get this all glued on here and then I will show you. When you open it, you want to make sure that your hats are pointing up, okay? So that's the one thing you do have to watch for. So this will be our front, because when we open it, the hats are right side up, okay? So that's that. We've got these two pieces that are going to layer here on the front, and then this one's gonna layer here to the side. So let's work on these. I did put a year on this. I've been trying to stay away from the years in the graduation files, but this one I did. And so there's just a slight border all the way around that red. And these numbers overlap each other, so you just have to decide if you want the bottom to overlap the top, or do you want the top to overlap the bottom. I am going to do the latter. I'm going to have the bottom overlap the top. Clean off the tip of my bottle here. I tried wiping it on a napkin and it just stuck. And again, there is just a border all the way around. You see it doesn't overlap by much, but it does overlap a little. And then this will center right in there. There we go. And then you have a robe. I'm gonna touch the edges of this, even though I'm not crazy about how this ink pad is working. Okay. Now the hat, we do have, I'm going to pop it up just a little. Would probably be easier to put the definitely to put this down before and I'm going to use my tassels, the honor cords. If you don't need the honor cords, you can just leave these off. Now I'm just going to put glue on the foam tape. And so I put that onto quickly. So whatever color you make that first piece, that's going to be the color of your tassel. Now these are for the front. And they're just going to go right like this. I think I'm going to pop this up. There we are. And then glue this piece on. There we are. And I'm going to glue this onto the front. I'm just going to double check. Yep. This is my front. And again, you've got the border that you're working with. So just eyeball that. Okay, I need to make a quick correction here. The center on this folds up, and the two, so it goes like a W. You want to make a W. And you're going to glue opposite sides, okay? So it doesn't matter which side you choose, you're just going to do opposite sides on the top and the bottom. So this one I glued the top, so I'm going to come down here on this side and I'm going to glue this bottom half. You want to make sure that gets glued down good. Make sure you're just gluing half of it. That allows it to twist inside when it closes. And again, the center comes up, not down, okay? And you might have to open and close it a few times to get it, excuse me, to go correctly. There we go. And so when you open it, it's like, yay, congratulations. But you do need to just work it a couple of times to make sure you get it opening and closing the right way. So the center comes up, okay? Makes a W there. You can see the W. And that is the graduation twist and pop. Thank you.